They sealed this up pretty tight. There's a couple of holes in here, which is good, but they've got it all sealed up in here. So as you're wondering how many we have, this is number 10 for us. Yeah, it's good that they put the sign on the inside where no one can see it, right? Another customer. Let me move over here. Oh, there's movement. There's beauty in there. I see. How was she able to breathe through this plastic wrap here? Weird how they have it all electrical taped. Okay. Off. Look at her. Look at you. Hello. Welcome to the world. Welcome to the world. Isn't she lovely?
Russian rat snake.
Yep. Krisa. She may be the shortest. I mean, she was supposed to be the shortest of all of our snakes, but I think she's not that tiny.
No.
Yeah, look at that. Aren't she lovely?
She is. She's a pretty girl.
Yeah. When she gets bigger, all the gray parts are going to turn black, and the slightly yellowish bits are going to turn bright yellow. So like yellow lightning bolts on a black field. It's quite lovely.
Какой ты красивый. She's not scared or anything.
Crickets?
No, this will eat, it's supposed to eat pinkies.
Pinky, what's that?
Pinky mice.
The pinky mice. Yeah.
Baby mice without hair.
Baby.
Yeah, so they'll be frozen thawed. And that way the snakes have less strike response, and you don't have to go through, you know, what happens if the snake is finicky and won't eat. What, you know, then you've got a baby mouse you can't take care of, right?
How many times a day?
Generally the babies like this will eat twice as often as the adults, and the adults are usually like once every 10 days. So they're cold-blooded. They have a very slow metabolism. They don't need to do much, which is why they can survive being shipped like this.
And that's a Russian
rat snake.
Mm-hmm.
She's beautiful. Yeah, so they're going to take, the Russian rat snake takes 3 to 4 years to reach sexual maturity. But, and much like my bull snake, these typically reach about 6 feet long as adults and have on occasion gotten up to as much as 8. So she's going to be the same size as my bull snake. The coloration will change. And when we first started looking at Russian rat snakes, I saw a melanistic version where the yellow doesn't come in; it goes in gray. So the stripes that will become bright yellow were just gray on a field of black, and the gray on black, that's very metal. I like that look. So that's what I was going to go with, the melanistic one. But this one is going to be high yellow, so she's going to be the jet black field. When she's mature, her skin will be the jet black field, and all of the intermittent stripes there, because the stripes split and they look like lightning bolts. they're going to be a high yellow lightning bolt in a black field. So they look quite lovely in the original, the natural morph. And as you can see, that these tubs are where we keep our babies, because babies are escape artists. So we want to make sure that they can't get out. They've got tiny holes drilled in the sides. We've got some ventilation that we installed in here. And we thought about putting substrate in, but the substrate retains too much moisture. That's part of why we have the ventilation in here. We have to monitor the humidity to keep it down so that it doesn't cause respiratory infections and that sort of thing. This species prefers water, so she's got a little, we're trying to monitor the humidity but also provide water, which is going to be an interesting balance. But they like to bathe and swim, and so she has that option here. Oh, she's getting a drink. It looks like she's tasting it anyway. There you go, drink up, girl. Yeah. So I named her after one of the Russian gods. I have to confess I don't know a lot about this god of the background. I understand that there's some association with the cosmos, and supposedly a snake is involved in there somewhere. Drink deep. The Russian rat snakes make surprisingly good pets. They're highly prized as pets. They're not as skittish as the American colubrids. There's no tail tapping. I don't know if Asian colubrids do the tail tapping like the American ones do. But usually the American ones, just like the corn snakes and such, they just want to hide all the time. The Russian rats are like the king snakes in the U.S. They present. They're out in the open where you can see them. So when she's a little older, she's going to need to be in a high top aquarium like this one. This one's at least 2 feet high, and so she'll have room to have tree branches and such that she can climb on, because they're semi-arboreal.
She's an old world rat snake.
Yeah, there's a few old world rat snakes that we're interested in because they are quite beautiful, and many of them get quite large. Like the
Mandarin.
No, yeah, I keep confusing it with the Manchurian, which technically this one is a Manchurian, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Russian rat snake is also known as a Manchurian rat snake, but we're looking at the Mandarin rat snake, and there's also the Taiwanese beauty snake, which is they're lovely patterns.
This is our first old world rat snake, our first old world colubrid, also.
And she look how calm she is. She's not hiding. She's not shaking. She's not stressed. Usually if we open up any of the baby bins for like our corn snakes, they're all invisible. They're all hiding under their rock or their branch.
The person that bred her said, in his opinion, the Russian rat snake is the very best of the pet snakes. People always describe them as intelligent. I don't know how that translates to snakes, but
well, I've seen it. I mean, Durango frustrates me because he's so full of fear, and he's reactionary. He's always putting up a threat display, which is based on fear. I mean, these are traits that I don't like in people at all. So I mean, if you're not fearful, if you're more curious, well, that's a more appealing trait, and that's what she has.
Yeah, but it keeps baby snakes alive to be fearful, because everything wants to eat them.
Look at her face.
Yeah.
Look at the markings on her face. Quite lovely.
Yeah, she's a beauty. Even in this color, they turn it black, and it's an iridescent black that glows blue, like a oil slick type black. Look at her looking at everybody, checking everything out.
I'm very happy with this. This is even in this stage with her colors not in yet. She's lovely.
She is a lovely girl.